Hey, what's up, guys? It's Otis. Let me turn these lights on. Otis with Max Packs, and I put out there a couple days ago. I'll help anybody. I would do it at no charges to help people who had work that needed to be done, and some 3D work, getting files ready for a 3D printer or whatever, or laser engraving or CNCing. And I had a couple people. I had 3 people so far, or 4 people send some stuff, and I'm going to show you one of the videos right now that I'm going to be working on. So I had a lady named Jennifer, and she sent me this is a different lady, actually. I had a lady named Stephanie who sent me a file right here, and she said that she wants this file. Let me get over here. Stephanie sent me this file, and it was, first, she's got an STL that we're going to use, so I'm going to import this STL right here. Okay, there it is. And she wants to take out this star, this centerpiece, and she wants this in place of it. So it's going to be basically this. So I'm going to redraw this for her inside that centerpiece to replace the star. Okay. So the first thing we want to do is let's get started by cleaning this up. So we're gonna get in here, and basically when you import an STL, this is a lot of the stuff you're going to see, all these lines. We want to do, since we know we're going to take the center out, let's just go ahead and go to our extensions. And we want to clean this, and let's just say clean up. And we want to, look at that, 3,876. Okay, perfect. No problems were found. Great. Now that we can see the image and it looks clean, let's, one of the things, yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to explode this image here real quick, only because I don't feel like working on it in a group setting where it's on its own. So let me take this, and I'm going to move this to here. And the only thing is I want to see the actual size of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from here to here. Okay, that's 44. Well, it's hard to work on something when it's that small. So I'm going to go ahead and expand this. I think it'll be like this. Oops, that's not what I want. I want to expand it to, nope, that's not what I want either. Where is it? There we go. I want to expand it to 10 times the size. Now it's 440. What that allows me to do is it allows me to work on this picture or on this project, and anything that's really super small or what have you won't give me such a hard problem. I see what's happened here. Okay, that looks good. Let's, so what we want to do is we're going to be replacing the center here. So we're just going to raise this up. The easiest thing to do when you want to replace it is just raise it up, right? Let me see, I need to get all of these here. And I haven't worked on this file, so I don't know if I'm going to run like that. I don't know if I'm going to run into any problems, but if I do, we'll fix them as we go along. So first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to click on this little line, and I'm going to tell it to summon the faces. That didn't help me at all. So I do have the option to summon faces, and if it doesn't work, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to draw a line here, and I'm going to come out to here. There. And the reason I can do that is because I'm not keeping any of this, so I don't care about it. All this is being removed, so we can put in that stuff. So let's just and get rid of all this. Okay, and then we'll leave a couple loose lines, and then we'll go through another cleanup, and we'll fix that right there. Fix the face hole right there. Whoops, don't want to do that. Okay. It's funny because I'm noticing that right here, this isn't closed. So I'm going to import the file again. Okay, and I'm going to go through the small version, and I want to see, you see this right here? This is where that's happening. So it should be closed off. I'm a little surprised that they left it because it looks like it's 333 and then 1 and 333 and then 1. And for some reason, they left these ones open, or they're importing as open. And if I look at the file itself, right? Let me see if I can just open it. Oh, no, never mind. Can I? Screw it. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so let's get back to this real quickly. All right, I don't need this one. We're already working with this one. Okay, so that's one part. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. So save as, and then let me go to, that's another file I'm working on. So let me go to Stephanie, and let's just do this as straw-1. All right, now the other thing I want to do is I want to import, and I'm going to use Corel for this most likely. This is what I'm working on right now. That it's almost done actually. I redrew that, and then I'm turning it into 3D. So let's call this one Stephanie. Okay, and there we go. And we're going to import that picture that she had. So whereas that one, Stephanie's right here, and we're going to import this. Okay, right there. Now this is what we want to, we're going to remake this, right? So it shouldn't be too bad, actually. We have a good starting center point right here. So I'm going to try to get as close as I can. I don't know why that's the center there, but I don't like that as being referenced as a center. But hey, you know what? Screw it. We're going to work with it as best we can. So we're going to lock this. As a matter of fact, let me do a. Wonder if I can do that here. What do I have on my side here? Ready to do? Nope. Do I have to? Where is my Dockers? And I would like to see my layers. Is that still? I assume it's still called layers, but who knows? It would have just been easier if I can find it, but I really don't want to waste too much time. It's been a while since I've been on here. Okay, so tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock this down so I can't move it. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here and get my circle, and I'm going to start by making a circle that looks, I'm trying to find the center, and that is damn close to the center. So by making the circle, whoops, I will be able to create my own center. So let's move this and see. And that's pretty darn close to the right size. Okay, I'm going to accept that as the size for now. And then from there, now that we have our center, which is right here, I can draw our next circle. Okay. Which is going to be right here, let's say. I'm not getting exactly centered items. I think the patch is not sitting flat or something. But in either case, that's going to be good too. So we can use both of those. And then it looks like what we have is we have a circle here. Okay. And it looks like we have another circle here. All right. And then now we're going to recreate the rest of this. So we're going to use our 3-point curve tool right here. And we're basically going to draw this. And we're going to stay in the middle of these so that when we thicken the lines, it looks like it's supposed to. All right, so let's do that, that, and that. And we'll just keep going all the way around. All right. It's hard to see this because everything's in black, and so it makes it a little more difficult, but this is fun and easy. So let's do that. There you go. All right, first part is done. Then we're going to use, it looks like what we're going to use is our 2-point tool right here, and we're just going to go from one end all the way to the other. Okay. There we go. For the most part, that is pretty much all we're doing. So let me give you an idea. Okay. This is why I want layers, and I wish that I had put my, I'm going to check one more time because, let me see, tools, table, or is it text? No, bitmaps. Where is it? Dockers. Okay, so where, I'm trying to see if I have it here. Shape, colors, balance, styles, connect, trade, links, it must be somewhere else now, I guess, because we have text. Okay, so I'll have to find that later. It would have just been easier, but hey, you know what? That's the way it goes. So let me hide all this, and then let me unlock this, and I'm gonna, well, I'm not gonna move it. I'm gonna, let me see how I want to do this. Nope. Okay, so let's unhide. Where am I at? Hide. And then we want to show all. Okay, so I'll get to the rest of it later. But next thing I want to do is work on these letters, right? So let's go here. And I'm going to try to draw a circle that if I move it, right, should hopefully get me somewhere near the center for these words. Okay, so now we've got umbrella, me see if I hide this. No, let's hide this. See if that works. Okay, so this is a circle we're going to put the text on, right? And so what we're going to do is it's going to be called, so we're going to type the word umbrella. I think it was all caps. Okay. And that should be looking something like this. Let's edit, object, hide, show all. So there's umbrella there, and that is not, I mean, the sizing of the letters is good. Let me change the color. Come on, to yellow or something. I don't even know if that's changing. That's changing the line only. That's not what I wanted. Let me see. Where is my? Let me bold this, and then let's increase the spacing, just like this, which should line it up pretty darn close. Yep. Okay, now we need to put the word corporation here. So we're going to do another, where am I at here? Here. So let's get another letter, and let's go on this side of the line, and we're going to type corporation. Okay, and then we're going to flip it and turn it, and then we're going to grab that here and bring it down to right about there. And then we're going to also, okay, increase the now font-wise, it's an ugly font. So let's see, what font would they have used, I wonder. Let's see, I can use the O because the O looks almost square. So let's go down these fonts and try to find something. I mean, I may not be able to match it, I don't know, but I'm going to go down and try to get as close as I can. We'll see. I'll play with this for just a minute longer because I know the O is unique. So if I find something that looks almost like a square, like a squatty looking O, great. If not, I'm going to pick something a little bit better than this at least. So let me see what I got. Okay, I don't see anything, and I don't think they're going to go with Ferrari, although that squatty O is exactly what I'm looking for, so to speak. So let's get back up here and see. No, 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 no. Dude, once you look at all these, they start looking all like you can't even see difference anymore. I'm looking at this one. It's boring. Let me see. I'm not sure it's going to make a big difference, and I can always change it, but I'd like to give her something that, you know, looks somewhat decent, and I don't have the best taste, so I'm probably going to pick something super ugly, which is not going to help at all. But you know what? Have mercy on me when you judge me for what I've done here. Oh, wait, what's that? You know what? I'll take that one, and I'll put bold. And now let me see how far off I am. Actually, that's not too far off. So, and then let's do that. What was that font? That is Square 721 BT. Okay, I don't know if it needs to be, yeah, it does. Okay, and then let's go up here, and let's do Square, there. Only thing is we can reduce the spacing now. Okay, and we can reduce the spacing here as well. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to grab it and make sure that we are, there it goes. You see that red line right there? That's the center. That's what we want. Okay, so let's put this here. Let's make sure we have this one centered. As soon as that red line pops up, you'll know if you're centered or not. There it is. But I lost it, so let me... Oh, wait, there. There's my center. Okay, so I think we have all that set. So now, let's see how this is going to go, okay? So we're going to take this... And there's our drawing. Okay, that's how good it came out. I think it came out great to start. And so what we want to do is we are going to, I want to delete this. No, I want to delete, I tell you, I want to convert this. I want to convert those to curves. And I want to convert, I don't like this. There's something wrong here. And I think what it is this needs to be here on the outside, just like the other one. It can be touching, but it just needs to be on the outside. Okay, and then let me just make sure, actually, I don't want it touching if at all possible. So let's put that there. And we can convert this to curves. And let's, there we go. That's what I want right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to group this, and then we're going to say File, Save As, and we'll just save this as Stephanie. There we go. And then we're going to call this Straw Caps. Straw? Stop with the caps already. Come on. Straw 1. Straw 1. There. Okay, now we want to export it. Right, and we want to export it as a DXF, so there we go. Straw 1 DXF, export, click OK. All right, perfect. Now we want to come back over here, File, Import, and let's go to DXF, and there's our Straw 1. Okay, and you're going to see it right here, and now we're going to try to make it 50 times, or 10 times, not 50, sorry, 10 times bigger. Let's put that over here. And we're going to make it huge. Okay, so let's scale it to 10. There it is. Way too big, obviously. But what we can do is we can work on it now, and we can make it into CAD-like, right? So here's what we want to do. Obviously, you can see all these are kind of woppy-jawed. So we're going to find our center. That's the most important thing, is we need to create our center. Okay, we're going to redraw this now here. So let's find our center, and we'll use that as our center. And we're going to make our first big circle, okay? So our first big circle, that is not centered. So let's go, let's try, you know what? Let's do this. Let's take a pen, and let's draw straight down to here. Perfect. Now let's find our center right there. That's what I'm talking about. So our center is 310. And what we want to do now is we're going to hide this. We want to make sure, okay, we don't need the line anymore, right? And that's a good circle, actually. Unhide last. Okay, now we need to tell it to find the center. It's going to put a dot right there. Okay, that's perfect. And we are going to then draw our next circle, which is going to be to right here. Okay, so that's coming out a little too, that'll be our next circle, okay? Then what we want to do is on our center, here's our center, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to go straight up, and we are going to go to this angle, whatever this angle is. This is going to be, let's say 18 degrees, okay? And then we're going to go straight up again, and we're going to go this way, 18 degrees, So that's the only thing I don't like. What's one of the things I don't like? So what we want to do is, let me see. It's 25. Why can't we? I need to divide this evenly, guys, and try to make it look like it makes sense. So let's do, if we do 45, and then we do 22.5. I think 22.5 is going to be our goal. So let's aim for 22.5. All right. I think that's going to be a good idea. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think it's going to give me one shy. So let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's right. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do next is we're going to run these lines. So let's start from here and let's just kind of estimate that we're going to run this line about 195. I don't know. Let me set it back a little bit. So let's say 190. Okay. We're going to run it again. 190. Okay, and then I need to come over here and draw a straight line down, and I'm going to do it again right here, straight line down, and the reason I'm doing that is because I need to make another circle, and I want it to be exact. So that circle is about 17 millimeters, and we want to make sure that this is exactly opposite here, right? So it's not, and we need to fix that too. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out to about you know what? Let me just see, because here's the center. So this should be here, actually. Okay, and that should be up there. So what we will do is we will drop that down to here. Actually, let me delete this. Let's delete that. There. Okay. Now, if I had to draw this out, how big would I say that circle is? About 7. That's right. I said 17 millimeters. Let's do 17. There we go. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to take the old drawing and hide it. Okay. And we want to look at the new drawing. Okay. And I know I got to put the letters on there, but I'm going to do that last. Okay. So there we go. And what we want to do here is we want to now uh, 155. Ooh, no. Let me see. really like doing this because I don't think that it's giving me the best option here. So I'm going to put this here. Dude, what am I doing? Sorry. Okay, so my biggest problem right now is that I don't want it to touch any of these things. Okay, so I'm going to make these a group. That leaves these open, but it means that at least if I put this down, it cannot grab a line, right? And then if you put it down and it grabs a line, you're in trouble because it's going to take everything with it. So let's put this here, and let's put this here, and there we go. Okay, a couple more and we will be done. All right. There we go. Make sure we get it in the right spot. This has to be consistent. I only got 2 left, so that's perfect. Well, apparently I forgot to draw that line, so hold on a second, please. My apologies. How long was that line? 190? Crap, let me see. Yeah, 190, okay. There we go. All right, and last one, here we go. All right. Now we're going to explode this. There we go. Okay, now let's unhide the last one. Okay. And what we're going to do next is I'm going to take this one. Actually, I don't want to move it. I'm going to leave it right where it is. But, okay, I'm going to give it a layer, actually. So what the heck is going on here? I don't need all this. I need tags and I need entity info. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a tag called original logo. Okay, and that is going to be what the original thing is assigned to. Where's my, there it is. Hey, stay out here for now. Okay, and we're going to give this original logo. So now if I tell it I want it gone, it disappears, okay? Then I think everything else is exploded. Yep, so then we're going to take this one, and we're going to make this a group, and we're going to call this one new logo. Okay, new logo. There we go. Okay, now with new logo there, we're going to get rid of new logo, open original logo, and we're going to explode it. Ready? So we're going to say explode. And then what we're going to do, because they're already centers, we're going to get rid of everything that we don't need, which is all this junk. Okay? And we are going to do like this. Gone, 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 gone. Okay, this is taking me a little bit. Okay, now when we bring back new logo, we have our letters there. So what we want to do is, let's get rid of that. We want to, we're going to make a face. Let me see. Face up and summon faces. That way they can all be edited and stretched. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Cool, right? And we're going to make these groups as well. So this is going to be a group, and we are going to call this a group. We're going to make this one top letters, or we'll just call it umbrella. And then this one, we'll make a group, and we'll call this one corporation. Okay. Okay. And then we will have all this. So here's what it should look like. Now, if we go back to the Corel version, let me see. I don't remember if I hid them or deleted them. So let me just go here. Okay, so let's import again. File, import, and let's import her logo again. Where is it? Right here. Okay, so we're good with that. Colors don't matter because it's a 3D print. I notice here it's not touching, but if that's what they intend for it to do, then we're going to need to elongate the stuff. I don't know yet, right? So there's a couple things I'll have to ask her, but getting back to this, I mean, I almost feel like the intention was to have them touch, but being that it's a 3D print, I'm not sure. In either case, the idea now is to get this to sit in the center and then figure out how they intend to print this. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a group, and we're going to bring it over. And what we want to do here, if we can, we're not going to be able to. Let's go down to here now, right? And let's see if we can find the center. It should be right there, actually. So let's look in here. Okay, everything looks pretty clean. So we're going to have to shrink this sucker down now. And that is going to be, let me see. $188. Okay. Like right there. That looks pretty much spot on. So I'm going to make a copy of this in case I screw it up somehow. I don't ruin the original. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we'll delete this line. Delete. And we can now go over here. We can hide this, or actually we can just click that real quickly. No, we don't want to do that. Sorry. We want to open it and get rid of this line. Okay, that's what we want, because if we explode this now, let me do something first, because the other thing I don't want to do, let me hide all this. I'm going to make a copy of this too. So let me make a group. Let me make a copy of this just in case. We've got that all cleaned up and ready to go. I don't want to screw that up either. So let's explode that, and let's unhide all of it. And then let's explode all of this. Explode, explode, explode. Yep. Okay, so we don't want that. that was a mistake. Yo, stop. That looks perfect. Perfect. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to ask her, I'm going to take a picture. I need to ask her, like, what are we doing here? Because what do we want to have? Like, do we want to sync apart? Like, for example, do we want to drop this down? Are we dropping this down? So let's get her on the phone. Let's see if she can chat real quickly. And we'll do this. Let's do this. Give me a second here. Let's get going. And let's see if I can get her on here. How do I get there? I don't know. Let me see. Let me go to, everybody's chatting on Facebook, so let's just do that. And here we go. And there she is. All right, we'll see if she answers real quick. Hopefully she will. But unfortunately, I didn't hook up speakers to my computer, so if I do get to talk to her, I will have to do it from my phone, and then you guys will just see it happening, I guess. Okay, so while that's happening, though, I'd say it turned out pretty good. She'll probably want to sync this down, I would think. So let's sync this down to, like, well, I don't know about right there, but I don't know how far she would want to do that. That seems a little far, actually. I don't know. Maybe she'll want to sync the letters down, and then maybe this too. I don't know. So let's while we're waiting for her, let's import the other one. Let's go back and import the first one. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's my son writing, by the way. Hold on, guys. Sorry, my boy. I'm like a sap because he goes back to college, like goes back out of town, and I turn into a basket case. So hold on. I'm kind of one of those guys. I miss my kids all the time. Let's go to STL because I think we can get an idea. Okay, yeah, we have to. We're gonna have to make this bigger again. Okay, so let's make this 10. Okay, now let's get off of it so we can look at it, and let's clean it real quick. Again. Okay. Okay, so what she did is she sunk it down. I don't know if that's really going to be what she wants, though, but if I had to guess, I would say that this would get sunk down, perhaps. And it looks like it's going to get sunk down to there, but then this can't get sunk down, and I don't think that she would want. So what if we sunk the letters down to that height, right? Whoops. And then we sunk these, maybe? Or sunk every other one of those, perhaps? No, that's not what I was going to do. I was going to sink this down, just like that. I think that may be what she wants. It'll be interesting to see either case, I think it's going to be kind of cool to see how she wants it. But, you know, I mean, that would print pretty well. That would actually be a pretty cool print. Shouldn't have a problem at all in there. I may even run a test print just for fun. But yeah, that looked pretty cool. That came out pretty neat. So we'll wait to hear back from her, because I did realize though that if like whether these are linked or not, it's probably better they all go down, and she's not answering. So I'll stop the video here, and but you guys can at least see what you think. I mean, let me delete that now, and then let me make this a group, and then let me first check it for any other. Oh my God, there's errors. Yeah, that can't work, and that's coming from the fact that this is open right here. You see, and that I'm not so sure that should be like that. I mean, as a matter of fact, I would say it's not supposed to be like that. Let me see if I can just patch that up. Just very simple. Whoops, real simple, right? It almost won't be noticeable. There. See, now those are independent, right? But I don't like that. So this should actually come to a point, and then this one should come to a point. But I have a feeling it's going to look exactly like I just did it. Yep, it's going to look exactly the same. Okay, so let me run some checks here, and we have internal edge. Let me see where it's talking about that. I don't think that's, let me see. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that one, and I'm going to put these on a new tag called backups. Okay, and we're going to put this under backups, and then I don't want to see those anymore. So let's say backups. What's layer 1? Oh, okay. New logo. Okay, and backups. Okay, so what I'm curious about here is if it can tell me, let me see what it does when I do, no, I don't want to do that. So let's do a, okay, cool. Perfect. And I think that looks pretty sharp. You know what? That's one thing that's not going to fly. Because we have this circle here, the circle doesn't matter. So I have a feeling we need to take that out. So let's do that. And then I think by doing this, this is going to go ahead and fix that by taking that out. Yep. So there it goes. Okay. Now that looks better, I think. And now let's run a check again, and let's see what it's telling us. We have, here's an error. I noticed this before too. That's weird. And then an internal face error. So every error that we have is coming from this spot right here. So let's see if we can fix this for her. Okay. Because I just kind of screwed up. Not sure what more I can do with this right now, but if there's anything we can do, let's see how many errors we have now. Okay, so let's go through the see-through. Hey, the good news is I don't think it's here anymore. Now it's, all right, we got rid of that error. Where's this one at? I have to search now. Where are you? Oh, it's from, my goodness, what is this? Come on now. What are you hiding this from me for? Let's hide that real quick and find this. What is the problem here? Here, let's do this. There. Now, let's unhide last, And now let's see if that problem's gone. Look at what we did. All the problems are gone. Everything's gone. That sucker is gorgeous. And there we go. Now, whether that's what she likes or not, we don't know yet. She may choose to have these interchange. I don't know. We could always go like halfway down, right? And then and then alternate. But it's 7. You can't do that. So what's not going to matter are these here. Okay? We're going to have to figure out what she wants to do with that because these won't be printed like that. So unless we offset something or do something different, you will see it more like this when it prints. Okay? Which may be what she wants. Okay. Well, I think we did a pretty good job here, guys. I don't know. You let me know what you think, but obviously it's going to wait for the customer because for the lady, I'm not charging for this, so I hate to say customer like that, but we need to see what she says and see if this is what she was going for. Pretty cool though. And I don't know what she wants, but we can put it all back any way she wants. All right. So that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, again, I love working on these things. I love making 3D stuff for this. I'm not really doing any new logo designs or things. That's not my thing. I did do something pretty cool for someone real quick, and I'm going to show you that video too in just a little bit. But this is a good start. So if you have something like this and you want to change an STL or you want an STL created for 3D printing or whatever it is you might need, man, just let me know. If I can do it, I will do it, and I won't even charge you guys for it. It's going to help boost my channel and just kind of get more people to see what I do and also kind of get to show off to my kids a little bit. All right, guys, God bless. Be safe most of all. Spend time with your family. Never know how much time you have left. Go make the most of it. We'll talk to you later. Bye.